You asked, so I've answered. In today's video, I'm going to share with you the 3 secret steps to improving your thumbnails to get more views, more click-throughs. And if you hang around to the end, you'll hear my 4th step, my 4th secret. So let's put some context to this for you guys who are new here. I did say in one of my previous videos that if you wanted the thumbnail training from me, that I would absolutely deliver it to you. Now, what I've done is I looked into the Big Video Academy, which is my online academy, and I was going to pull out the piece of training and gift it to you guys and just top and tail it. And I thought, you know what? I can do better than that. I can redo it. So I've got the slide deck, I've taken the information, we've tweaked it a little bit, and I'm going to take you through some amazing thumbnails. I'm going to show you what the 3-step process is. I'm going to share with you an initiative, if you like, initiative, that's not even the right word, is it? A concept called the glance test. And this is going to be recorded like it's a live stream. So do you know what? You're going to have to bear with me for errors. I hope it inspires you just to press record and bring some of your trainings, your knowledge, your wisdom to the table. I'll share some stories. I'll show I'll show how some things have worked. I'll put my teeth back in, but I'll do nothing but be unapologetically me, so that I make sure that you get the value that I can bring to you. Again, my apologies for throwing up some of my words in the wrong direction. But you know what? If you've been here before, you'll understand that this is just me being me. And I believe that when we're creating content, YouTube videos, a live stream, some highly perfected piece of content, that we can just be allowed to be ourselves. And I see a lot of that happening right now on YouTube. And you know what? I think we should embrace it. That way, if I can show up, make a few mistakes, but still deliver the value, I don't think it can be all bad. I can believe it is very, very human. I didn't even say that right. But you know what? The knowledge, the wisdom, and everything from the academy is going to be here to you today for you in a short period of time. And let's not overthink it anymore. Let me just get straight into it. So I'm going to share with you how to improve your thumbnails. I'm going to share with you 3, I'm not going to say YouTubers, I'm going to say entrepreneurs who are using YouTube, because there's a thing, be a creator, just be a YouTuber, or actually why not be an entrepreneur, solopreneur, business owner, and use YouTube in a way to develop and leverage to build your business. So let me just scroll on over. Let's pull in this. You can let me know in the comments if you can see this here, because I want to share with you an idea of modeling. And you might be saying, modeling? I don't want to copy anybody. That's not what modeling is. I want you to take a look at these 2 dogs here and share the experience that I'm going to share with you about how these 2 dogs can improve your thumbnails. Now, you're probably thinking, Stephen, he's lost it. He's bonkers. But let me explain. You'll look at first glance and you'll say that these are the same, but they're not. So if I look, as I'm looking at them right now, the one on the left, a little less stocky. Look at the noses. The one on the right has like this layer of, I don't know, skin over their nose, whereas the one on the one on the right, one on the left doesn't. The one on the right, bigger jowls here, if you will. You know, head different, ever so slightly different shape, different size in the shoulders. So, is one copying the other, or is one just the same breed and modeling? What I'm trying to show is they are the same, but they are different, is kind of where I'm going with this. So how do we achieve this? Well, your thumbnail needs to stand out and it needs to grab the viewer's attention. Now, you can look at what is across the internet right now, and you can model what's working for others and make it your own. I'm sharing this information so that you can take the whole thumbnail journey and make it really simple for yourself. I can show you some experts who have done it in their field. And it might not necessarily be them per se, but the experts around them. And I'm going to share with you how you can do it and how I've done it so you can make it a bit more, I suppose, achievable. Yeah, achievable. Now, how does that sound? Let me know in the comments. I was about to reach for my tea and I'm like, I haven't brought tea. What's going on? But I know I've got water. Let me lean over for that before I get all dry and screw up my words even more. So let's look at how we can progress, make better thumbnails, And let's talk about the glance test. The idea for your thumbnail is it needs to do something. It needs to do something. And that is, it needs to stop the scroll. That's its first job. Its primary objective for a good thumbnail is to stop the scroll. The way in which we do that is we create intrigue, curiosity. We want to grab people's attention and get them just thinking or maybe even feeling something. That's the power of a good thumbnail. So let's look at this modeling concept, which I maybe hashed up a little bit at the beginning with the two dogs, but it does have relevance. This here is, if you've seen it before, this is the thumbnail set or design, if you will, from the Diary of a CEO, hosted by Stephen Bartlett, entrepreneur extraordinaire. Let me know in the comments if you've seen this podcast, if you know who Stephen Bartlett is, and if you can see what the 3 steps are, what we like to call the rule of 3. See if you can see them in this, because I'm not going to share it with you just yet, but I'm going to share something that might just trigger, I see it, Stephen, I can see it. Because what we have here is we have words. You'll see me using words in my thumbnails. Do you use words in your thumbnails? Let me know in the comments. Then what you'll have is you'll see the guest's face. Now, what he's doing here is he's leveraging his guests because they have popularity, they have a following, and he wants to bring all these different people to the podcast. And obviously the guest will then share the information as well, the podcast episode. And what we've got here is we've got some striking yet contrasting colors. So we've got words, we've got color, we've got a beautiful smiling face, as I like to refer to it. Let's look at someone else. Anybody recognize this guy? Let me know in the comments. A completely different style of thumbnail, but still uses the law of 3, if you will. Who is this? It's Alex Hormozi. Alex Hormozi, very, very popular. Wrote the book. Just let me look across here where we've got $100 million leads, $100 million offers. Uses his brand colors, that top right one there, the path to $100 million in 7 years. What he's doing, using words that are creating curiosity and intrigue. He is in it. And you've heard me talk about smiling and smizing in the past. Brand color. Now, if I look across, brand color matches the book. Then what you've got is bold words. You've got things that are relative to the subject matter in the title. And let's see who else we've got. Who else have we got on here? Do you guys know these guys? This is Nolan Molt, previously of Think Media. I believe he's left now and he's launched his own business. But again, using these 3 rules, if you will, which I will share in a minute, so hang with me, but let me know if you're picking up on them in the comments. Face, Nolan Molt, expression, words. He's got images there, and the thumbnail then creates the curiosity, like the one with the red and the green, the cross and the tick, something like good versus evil. It creates this chemical imbalance, if you will. I don't even know if that's the right word. It'll create this chemical reaction. That's what I'm looking for. Reaction to start considering, what's bad and what's good. The good looks like it needs less work than the bad. Because if the bad, it's got lots and lots and lots of edits in there, and he's referencing editing mistakes. And the good is it looks really clean and really easy. So here we have another good use of the rule of 3. So what's this all about then? Let's look at these rule of 3. I've gone straight in there. Words, image and color, or a face. The rule of 3 really keeps your thumbnails simple to want to create, to use, for people to understand. Words create curiosity, nice, big, and bold. In a moment, I'm going to show you how I use them. And then I'm going to show you the 4th step, the secret, if you will, which you might not have considered, but it'll be so obvious. And I know you'll start to see how everyone else is doing it in their thumbnails. I'll show you in a moment. We'll scoot back through those other ones. Images and color. The image, then, if it's of interest to you, say it's a YouTube logo and you're here to learn about YouTube. Say it's about time management and there's a clock in it. It will all relate and be relative. So image and color are very, very important. Colors, you can create contrasting. Mr. Beast does it really, really well. He uses contrasting colors to make his image, his key image, pop. And then you've got your face. Beautiful smiling face. Why? Because it's your brand logo. It's recognition. People trust it. They get to see the whites of your eyes. You can share emotion about the story that's going to come from the video, which you're trying to portray in the thumbnail, whether it be, hang on, sad, happy. I don't know how these are going to look on camera, so you'd have to let me know in the comments. But again, I'm just being unapologetically me. The 3 rules are here is use words, use image and color to grab attention, and put your face in it. You're building a personal brand after all. You're building a business around you, your knowledge, your skills, your wisdom, your expertise, your experience. So surely you should be in the thumbnail. There's a lot of people who will say, oh, you shouldn't put you in the thumbnail to start off with, but you want to get views and views and views. But actually, no, I don't want hundreds of thousands of millions of views on my videos. I want the right views from the right people, the right audience who are going to connect with me. Why? Because you're more likely to do business with me. If you know, like, and trust me, you're more likely to do business with me. And we're more likely to have a good relationship. Why? Because you've seen the whites of my eyes on camera. You decide whether or not this kind of sometimes awkward, quirky, in the moment guy is for you, who can get you from A to B. And I absolutely will do that for you. So let me grab some more water. I'll show you how I've used the rule of 3. And then I'll show you my 4th step, my 4th secret, if you will. Yeah, what you've got here is these you will see from when my channel took off. These are some of the videos that did really, really well. And they're really, really obvious. What we've got there on the first one, over 40. I'm speaking to my audience. I'm using words. $9,000 a month. That is what I'm saying in the video, but I'm using color to create curiosity. Stop the scroll. The YouTube logo, which I'm pointing at, I've got the image and then I've got me. So I've used color, words, and an image and me. So I've kind of gone up. We've like done the rule of 3 on steroids. Then what we've got is over 40, steel, YouTube logo, me and my police hat. Why have I got the police hat on? Well, it's contrary to steel. You've got a police officer saying steel. Obviously, it relates to me and my past life. So there's resonance and connection content there. And then we've got the over 40, the audience. Still using the purple in the color, still using the YouTube logo, still using me, using the hat and the logo and the words kind of to create some level of curiosity. Does he mean steal from people on YouTube? Does he mean steal? What does he mean steal? And it's coming from a police officer. It keeps people going crazy. And that video is still getting a view an hour. It might not be massive, but for the size of my channel, it's very, very relative and it's still a well-performing video. Then we've got over 40, 1,000 subscribers, something which my audience want to know about. So I've gone words, speaking to the audience, words again, bold color with the purple, kind of exaggerated the red with the border, if you will, links in with the neon for the YouTube logo, me in the corner with a slightly happy cum smug face. Not sure if that's the best image for it, but you know what? 5,900 views, still getting 2 views an hour. And then my best one, over 40, don't niche. Everybody's told to niche. So creating more curiosity in the mind of the viewer. I'm saying don't niche. Dominate YouTube, over 40, no niche approach. Because you are the niche. So if you've seen that video before, you know I'm talking about your skills, your knowledge, your expertise, what you're good at, what you love, what the world needs from you, how you can be paid, and how you can pull people towards you by simply being you. Now, I've been me all the way through this video, completely unapologetically me. All the flaws at the beginning. I've not edited them out. It felt a little bit awkward for me, but now I'm finding some flow because I'm talking about this subject that I know, I have experience in, knowledge, expertise, and I can just riff. I can go 100 miles an hour, or if you want, I could slow it down. I'm bubbling to get this video out to you. And the great thing is you asked for it, which gives me even more and more energy. So let's look at now some of my thumbnails with a different slant on them ever so much. Do you recognize these ones? Let me know in the comments. I wanted to try something a little bit different. And also, because I'm in a big testing phase right now, and you guys should be too, I've tested a different style. I've taken the purple, my brand color, out to see if they're still recognized. Because I'm doing this in Vlogtober, so I wanted to just try something else. I'm doing a video a day, so I can afford to make some mistakes with a video. Ask the angels. Don't be scared. Make ugly videos. It works. Words that pull on the psychology of content creation and make you think and create some form of emotion. Ask the angels. That's not just for all my woo-woo friends out there. It's to create some curiosity. And I'm there and they're like, I've never experienced this from Stephen before. Just out of interest, I'm going to click it. 12 days ago, 4,500 views. Still getting comments as I speak about this video. Then there's the don't be scared. And that one, what no one tells you about good content creation in your 40s, I am on the fly, walking and talking, different type of style from me, but has the image, has the don't be scared, has me. In the previous one, the ask the angels, this and the light acts as the image and creates some curiosity. Make ugly videos, big statement. Everyone say make bad videos. I don't think you should make bad videos. I think you should make some ugly videos, raw and in the moment, but never make a bad video. I think that's a real bad choice of words. You know, it might not be the best. I mean, that video there, I'm literally looking down at the camera. Quite an oppressive approach, but it's very close. It's very intimate. So yeah, go and make some ugly videos. Why talking on camera has just got easier. Why? Because we are actually quite happy to have not so great visual. As long as the audio's good, because we can't bear to listen to something that is just not good. I hope this mic is serving well tonight. We can accept poor video quality, you know, not fully HD and a little bit wobbly, but we can't bear our ears being in pain. So as long as the audio is good and the value is there, we will still watch it. And then the one, it works. I'm pointing to something. I'm pointing to what actually happened in the previous video. And I talked there about a premiere. I will be here as you watch this video. I'll be here chatting to you. As soon as we get it loaded, it's going live. So here from me are two different styles of thumbnail, which still follow the rule of three: words, image, color, face. Now, I want to share with you. Oh, not that one. I want to share with you my fourth secret step, if you will. And it's this. And I'm going to show you why this. If you look on all of my thumbnails here and the previous ones, okay, so let's go to the previous ones as well. You will see one thing with the words. They're on the left-hand side of the thumbnail as you look at it. Do you know why that is? Let me know in the comments if you do. They're on the left-hand side because we naturally, the majority of people, I'm talking the majority of people, read from left to right. So when you look at a website and you look at the heat maps and you see this cluster in the top left-hand corner as you look at it, it's usually where the logo is. Actually, it's the first place we click on. When we click on, we look, because we start top left, then we go round and then come back round into the middle. It's the law of thirds. The screen is split up, and there's a phrase for it. I can't for the life of me think of it. But you start in the top left-hand corner, you follow it round, and that's how you read a screen, a page, or anything like that. So it makes sense to have your words starting in the left-hand side so that you read left to right. So let's look here. These ones, left to right. Don't take my word for it. Let's go back a bit. Let's go back to Stephen Bartlett, okay? One of the most famous entrepreneurs on the planet, left to right. Words on the left, the bold red for the color, and the guest on the right-hand side with some form of expression that relates. Alex Hormozi, he's got there writing, or the image, the focal point in the third one on the left-hand side, the fourth one on the left-hand side. On the middle one, you can on the second one with the bots either side, the AI either side of him, he's gone for symmetry, and it's something else you could try. I've tried it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But the one on the other side, the first one, symmetry again. He's in the middle. He's got the dollar bill behind him, whatever currency that is. And then we look here. Look at this. They've tried something different. On the first one, it's on the right-hand side. It's got 1,800 views. And that was, I literally took this screenshot just before doing this. Then you've got 16,000 views. Image, focal points on the left-hand side. You've got some symmetry there. And then the final one with the most views, which is the most recent, words on the left-hand side. Psychology would suggest read left to right. That's my fourth step from you. So use some words that create curiosity. Create an image that's relevant to the video and leads you to connect it to the title. And then put your beautiful smiling face in it, because you are, after all, building a personal brand. But that's not all, my friends. Because every video needs a thumbnail. So get into the practice of creating them. Canva is a great place. They've got some templates. I would try and shy away from the templates, but use the template as a start to model. Because otherwise you're going to see other people using the Canva templates and go, oh, mine looks like this. There's nothing personal to me about it. So use them as a guide, is what I'm saying here. Use them as a guide. And the thing is now, guys, every thumbnail needs a good video. So how do you create a good video? Well, you need to check out the video that I'm going to put up either side here, which is going to help you create awesome content in literally 2 minutes a day. I hope you found this useful. Take care. Much love. See you on the next one.